we need now is a little bit of gnome hyperborea. Where you at, Mick? Connect. All right, Mick dropped off, so we'll go next to Larry. Larry the cable guy. What's up, Larry? You got some cable guy jokes?
No. Hey, Jay. Good morning, or wherever you are. I wanted to get your take on the Filioque, or basically the schism with the Orthodox Church and Roman Catholicism. I've always been kind of interested in that, and of course, I'm kind of starting out, and I know you have a lot of knowledge on that. So I know there's geography, and basically, obviously, they don't believe in the apostolic succession, or I could be wrong on that. And then the Filioque, maybe
geography.
I'll be quiet.
You said geography?
Well, I guess obviously, historical geography, right? Obviously the Roman Empire was split. That's pretty much the base I know.
Yeah.
I'd love to get your take on it.
I mean, we've done several long live stream talks. We did a 3-hour live stream on the Sashensky book on the Filioque controversy about 3 years ago that you could find on my YouTube channel. I just had Dr. Bo Branson on a few weeks ago. We did a 3-hour live stream on the Filioque and the eternal manifestation of the Spirit through the Son. And we dealt with the Cappadocians. And so for the Orthodox Church, the norm is the Cappadocian theology accepted at Constantinople I in 381. For the West, it's kind of unclear exactly what they mean up into the days of St. Maximus, which is why Maximus says maybe we can grant that they mean the economic sending. And by the time of the Council of Lyons in 1274, the Roman Catholic Church dogmatically defines that they mean an eternal double hypostatic procession. The response of the Orthodox Church at that time is the Palamite Synods, which rejects all forms of an eternal double hypostatic procession, but accepts the idea, a la St. Cyril and many other church fathers, that the Spirit is not separate from the Son, but rather that he has his existence in and through the Son. So eternal manifestation and the movement of the triad can't be separate from the Son, but the Son is not in any way the source of the Holy Spirit's personal existence. And so the Roman Catholic Union Council, after that of Florence, then attempted to restate and redefine, restate what was in Lyons, and so the Orthodox Church never accepted that. So the dividing point is Lyons, Palamite Synods, and Florence. So forever since then we have been distinct. Even the recent Vatican statements admit that in a Vatican clarification of the Filioque says that the Eastern Father's conception is different, precisely on this point. So that's pretty much admissions in our favor. And then the recent Alexandria document of Rome also admits quite a bit in our favor. So, really it just comes down to whether the papacy has the authority to impose and change the creed. Because originally they rejected the addition to the creed. So it's the Carolinian Franks, the Frankish period, that really tried to mandate the imposition. So if you want to talk about the geopolitics of it, there's great chapters in this Meyendorff-Papadakis book that I keep recommending, The Christian East and the Rise of the Papacy. And it goes into the history, once again, of the fact that it's the Frankish court that, for political reasons, imposes the Filioque in the dominions of the Franks to try to expand their power, and they put pressure on the papacy to eventually accept it. It's a Germanic thing that occurs. In fact, Meyendorff and Papadakis have a section where they talk about the first time that the Filioque was recited in Rome is, I think, 1019, somewhere in there. So it's the first officially cited in Rome, and the new creed, that is, because remember the creed was forbidden to be changed all the way up into the pontificate of Leo the Third. 1059. No, that's not it. Excuse me. That's the first cardinals electing the Pope. So let's see. I wrote it in here because I just read it the other day.
So that Papadakis book, do you think you recommend that a good starting point?
Well, if you, I mean,
like I said, I haven't.
so this is more of a theology and history book.
Oh,
But if
okay,
you want
great.
just the strict theological debate of the Filioque, you want the Soshinsky book, Filioque: History of a Doctrinal Controversy. So that's the kind of the standard academic study on it. But this is really good for giving you the geopolitics and the history of the Gregorian, the Gregorian Reform period and the Germanic papacy. Because Henry, the Germanic ruler, I mean, there was a period where he appointed 4 of the popes, and basically Germanic kings for 100 years decided who the pope would be, and that's precisely when the Filioque at a creedal level enters into Rome. And so I've been talking about that for a long time, and people are, oh, that is not true, that's not true. And this book actually goes into a lot of depth on that. Germanic control of the Pope by 962. 21 popes handpicked by the German emperors. So much for, oh, here it is. Filioque first recited in Rome in 1014. After 962, the papacy began to waver on the matter, which they had formerly rejected the Filioque in the addition to the creed. When the coronation of the German Emperor Henry II, with his coronation, the new formula was introduced at Rome for the first time in 1014. A la Germanic geopolitical control. So get the Soshinsky book and get the Papadakis Meyendorff book. Those are great books on this topic.